Very nice.
Helen from Blowing the Stink Off. We were going to make a little video just to show you guys some things that we've updated in our camper. We got our camper in 2021, so this is our third season camping, and over the past 2 years we've come to realize that some of the things we didn't hear before just didn't work for us, and we've also made a couple of improvements to just make our lives easier while camping. The first thing we did was we changed out the bedding. If you've seen our RV decorating video, you will know that we had big, thick, heavy duvets on the beds, which were beautiful, but they just didn't work for us. What we didn't realize when we were buying them, well, we should have realized, but what we didn't take into consideration when buying the bedding was that we were going to be doing the most of our camping in the summer. So we didn't need big, thick, heavy duvets. And the reason we got the duvets, I thought it was going to be easier to do laundry when we got home. I thought I'd just, you know, take the covers off the duvets and just have to wash these little covers, not the whole thing. If you've ever tried to put a duvet cover on a duvet, it's not easy. It's such a pain in the neck. And they were just too heavy anyway. We were so hot. So we got rid of those, and we got this nice thin coverlet for the beds instead. Much thinner, much more comfortable, much cooler in the summertime. We have extra blankets if we need them. If for some reason it gets cold one night, we have extra blankets, but these have been working out for us perfectly. The next thing that we did was we purchased this basket. We had this big empty dead space here at the foot of Joe's bed, and we always kept a dog bed there, first for Stella, then for Stanley, and neither dog ever laid on the dog bed. They sleep in the beds with us, or Stanley likes to sleep under the dinette on the camper, on the carpet. And so we were trying to think of something to put there that made sense. And the reason this makes sense is because we have all this extra storage now inside there for Joe's camera equipment. Joe's camera equipment never had a designated place where it belonged, so it was just everywhere. It was just all over the place. You know, not Joe's fault at all. We just didn't have a place to put it, so it just ended up everywhere. And if you know me, you know that I like things neat. So this is a perfect solution to camera equipment everywhere. Plus it's pretty, and it fills up that dead space that was, you know, just...
And how much did you pay for it?
I'm super proud of this because I went everywhere. I didn't know exactly what I was looking for, but I knew when I saw it, I would know. And I was everywhere, and I couldn't find anything at all. So I was in Home Goods, and I almost bought just a big basket about the size of that, no lid or anything. I thought, well, at least it's a basket. The stuff will be together. It's, you know, it'll look neater anyway, even if there's no cover. And that basket was like $70, and I almost bought it. And I thought, well, let me just wait and see, you know, I'll look around a little bit more. And next door I went to was Hobby Lobby, and I found this. It was the last one there, and I thought it's probably going to be super expensive because it's got the wood lid, it's got the pistons. There was no price on it. I asked the manager. She ran back to her office, and it was $34. $34 for this beautiful basket with a lid, with pistons. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we got that at Hobby Lobby, and that solves two problems. We filled up the dead space, and we made storage for Joe's camera equipment. So
can you sit on it?
It's I wouldn't try to sit on it. I mean, a little skinny person might sit on it. I'm not going to try to sit on it, but you know, a child could probably sit on it. And we could also use it to like store the extra blankets and stuff at night, or the pillows from the bed we could plop up there when we're sleeping. I love it. I think it's great. Okay, so next thing that didn't work for us were the tiles. Again, if you've seen the RV decorating video, you know that we had these little press and stick tiles back here, and they were pretty and I liked them, but they kept peeling up. Every time we got into the camper, we'd have to push them back down. So I pulled those off the wall. I'm probably going to try to find some other kind of tile or something to put there because I just like the look of it. But in the meantime, I didn't want it just empty, so I got this at Dollar General, believe it or not. And I like Dollar General for camping stuff because I probably wouldn't put it in my house, but their stuff is generally cheap and thin and very lightweight. So it's perfect for campers because it's super lightweight. So that's there for now. I might change it, but that's there for now. The other thing that was always a problem for us was the microwave display right here. Joe can't sleep when there's any kind of light or flashing or, you know, anything like that. And this thing constantly flashed. The light was bright. We'd have to reset the microwave time every time we got to a new campground. It was just annoying. So I put a piece of black electrical tape over that. You know, if we have to look at it for whatever reason, we rarely use the microwave, but if we do and we need to look at it, I can peel it right off. It's not permanent. And then we just put a clock up here so that we would know what time it is always. So that was the next thing we did. Okay, another silly little thing that we did but just made sense was these are the utensils that we use for cooking when we're camping. We set it right up there by the stove, and this is what we use to, you know, for serving and cooking and whatever. And we always need a second spoon. It only came with one spoon, so I finally got smart and I bought a second spoon. So now we have 2 spoons in there. Okay. Also, finally got smart and got a storage tote for our paper goods, you know, trash bags, aluminum foil, stuff like that, because it was always all over the place in the cabinet. So now it's all together, nice and neat, and doesn't go everywhere while we're traveling. So we did that. Just little modifications that just make life easier. Okay. These are my 2 favorite changes in here. How do you love that? I mean, come on. I'd always have to bring my my big heavy hair dryer. I mean, today my hair is crazy. It's humid as can be. Don't blame me. I can't fight with my hair when it's humid, but I have short hair, so I have to blow dry it. I can't. I mean, it just looks terrible if I don't. So I always had to bring my big heavy hair dryer camping, and there's no place to put it. I mean, it didn't even fit under here, because under the sink, because that's a very narrow cabinet, and every time I'd open the cabinet it would fall out on the floor, so it's just annoying. So we got that. Really simple to install. It's up there good, it's not going anywhere, and now it can just stay here and it's out of the way. Okay, and the second thing we did in here that I love is we finally got smart and got a stick-on toilet paper holder. We had this hideous thing that would go over the door, but it was so much wider than the door that it was always wobbly, and it was like kind of an over the door toilet paper holder. It was ugly. I hated it. So now we got smart and we have a stick-on toilet paper holder right there. Don't know why these campers don't come with toilet paper holders. Makes no sense at all. I could have done without the guest towel ring. We don't really need that. We don't really have guests, and our towels hang on the back of the door, so that, I don't know why they put that up but not a toilet paper holder, so that doesn't make any sense to me. But anyway, now we have very convenient toilet paper right there. We also, what we did in here too, is we hung a basket inside. I just put up like a command hook in there and hung a basket, and now I can keep my mirror and the brushes in there, and everything's nice and neat. Okay, so that's perfect. The bathroom's so much more organized. Also got these little containers to put on the shelves in here, because this stuff just falls all over the place while we're driving, and it probably still slide around, but it'll probably keep it much neater. So I got that too. Only other thing we're going to do in here is we're going to try and find some kind of a clip to keep this door open, because when you take a shower in here, and then you get out of the shower, oh look, it's staying open.
It's because we're not level.
We're not level. Okay, so we're not level right now, but when we are level, this door goes sliding shut all by itself. And it's hard enough to get dressed in here because it's such a small space. So when these doors are closed, it makes it even harder. So we're going to try and find some kind of clip or something to keep this door open while we're level, because when we're level it doesn't stay open, it closes right away. And that's it. Say hi.
Hi.
So those are the little changes we made in the camper. We still love it. We love everything about this camper. This is our 3rd season camping, and we've had nothing but fun, and it's cozy, it's comfortable. We love it. Okay, one last thing we did that we didn't mention, and it's not really an upgrade or a modification or anything, but we did replace the rug that was there in between the dinette and the kitchen, because it's a high traffic area, and the one we put down was had gotten some dirty spots on it. So I get these rugs at Ocean State Job Lot. If you don't have an Ocean State Job Lot near you, I feel sorry for you, because they have the best stuff. And that rug, that runner, was $9. So their stuff is amazing, and it's really low prices. And so that's where I got the rug anyway. But I hope you liked the video. Just wanted to share with you some changes that we made, some things just to make our lives easier and make our camping more enjoyable. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Leave in the comments if you have any suggestions or anything that you've done to make your camping more enjoyable or more efficient, I guess. And if this is a type of video you like, we hope you subscribe to our channel. So we're off to Lake George tomorrow. Hopefully we'll make a video while we're there. We've been there before, and I think we made a video, but maybe we'll make a more in-depth one because it's such a great place. But we'll see you soon. Bye.